Hi.
Hey.
I'm Tatiana with Screen Rant. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure.
Now, I'm very excited to see this film. I know you worked with the director
what drew me
on
to this movie is that it's
Change for Life.
Yeah.
How has your
celebrating who you are,
creative
like
partnership
really truly
evolved since that?
celebrating? Because I feel.
Wow, we learned a lot on Change, and I think you come to every project, irrespective of what capacity you work in the industry
The
in.
person who celebrates
It's like a more evolved form. You're every job you're learning, and I think that's a really important skill to have that a lot of people forget, is to have the humility to know that you're not the smartest guy in the room, and you can always learn on the job. I often tell people that if I'm the smartest guy in the room, I'm in a shit room.
Stan is so devoted to his work.
So,
also, like, the
yeah,
kindness. He is
you
the
rock up, you talk. This is a very different film to Change for Life. Change for Life, I was like,
such a nerd.
people thought I can hear you. People thought I played like a really shy, retiring character in Change for Life, and people thought that was sort of like me being me. When in the real world, I'm quite out there, quite gregarious. And so to play a different kind of role was like really refreshing. A role where the character's disability is rarely mentioned, if at all. And in the film, Oswald's disability is the least interesting part about him. Just like in the real world, it's the least interesting thing about me. Still quite interesting, but against the backdrop of everything else, incredibly dull.
Absolutely. Speaking of Oswald, what can you tell me about him and what you wanted most to bring out of his character?
He's gregarious, he's successful, he's a fun guy. He knows what he wants and how to get it, but he's not a dick about it. He's funny, he's charming, and he's a good dude.
Thank you.
And I don't think we have enough good dudes in this industry or in this world.
That is 100% accurate. Speaking of, well, hopefully good dudes, you work with Sebastian Stan in the movie, as well as Lovely Renata. What is that trio like on screen and off screen?
It works both on screen and off screen. I love them both a bit. They're good friends. We still keep in touch. Whenever they're in London, they'll let me know, and we'll go and grab coffee or something. It's it's a great little trio, and I wouldn't have wanted to work with anyone else. And I often say the only reason I look good in this film is because I'm standing on the shoulders of giants.
Well, I cannot wait to see you look incredible on screen. Finally, you are active in various fields. What is next for you? What are you up to this year?
Oh wow, what am I up to this year? I'm working on a documentary film, so a documentary for cinema, on representation within storytelling and why it matters, and the importance of role models and authenticity. So that's a really deep philosophical thing that's I'm going to do a lot of soul searching and having those what Batman describes as the dark night of the soul.
That's amazing.
But there is no growth without pain, and I think in any kind of endeavour, if I, as the artist, aren't willing to be emotionally vulnerable, I have no right to ask an audience to do the same.
That's absolutely true. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see the movie. Have a great premiere.
Thank you very much. Looking forward to it.